Two women are in the pool on the last day before a long holiday when they realize that the pool is being covered up from the surface, and it is too late to call for help. But will they make it out alive? The movie begins with the pool manager posting a closing note for the extended holiday. Bree puts a ring in her bag so she could keep practicing. Later, Bree's sister Jonah, who had just come back from drug rehab, joins her in the pool. The manager urges the swimmers to leave the pool, while Bree notices her engagement ring is missing. Jonah spots the ring stuck in the metal grate in the water, so Bree dives in to try to get it back. Unfortunately, the ring got trapped in the grate, and even with Jonah's help, they are unable to retrieve it. Just when you think things can't get any worse, the manager, pleased that everyone has left on time, presses the button to cover the pool for the upcoming holiday. However, Jonah and Bree were still in the pool, and it was too late for them to get out. Jonah is angry and starts to shout at Bree for risking their lives over a stupid ring, but Bree tries to calm her down. While inspecting the fiberglass cover for any weak spot, Bree and Jonah discovered a tiny hole that was too small that even a hand wouldn't fit through it. Jonah admits that she was jealous of Bree's life and confesses that she had meant to throw the ring earlier. The two have a brief argument and Bree decides to go back to the ring by herself. Eventually, she manages to get it out of the metal grate. Time goes by until the end of the day. The automatic lights in the pool shut down, and David, Bree's fiancé, keeps calling, but her phone is in her bag. Bree suddenly got a severe headache and reveals that she had been diagnosed with diabetes 3 years ago. Her blood sugar was rapidly dropping, and without her regular insulin shot, she would fall into a diabetic coma.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
The two women hear the door open and see the janitor Clara, who was preparing to leave. She is surprised to find them trapped in the pool and takes Bree's bag containing her cash, smartphone, and credit card, while revealing her past in prison and how she was struggling to take care of her children and pay her monthly bills. But hey, let's not judge too quickly. She's got her own struggles and problems to deal with. Clara then turns off the heater, and Bree has to compromise by giving her the PIN code in exchange for help. Clara leaves with the card, promising to return soon after taking the money from Bree's card. In the morning, Clara comes back as promised, but she's angry that there was only $80 in Bree's card and threatens to let them die in the pool for their stupidity. Fed up with the torment, Bree decides to give her the ring, and Clara again leaves the pool with the ring. Jonah cries in despair, blaming herself for everything. Bree comforts her and forgives her for her wrongdoings. As Clara was putting on Bree's ring, David called again. Clara listens to the voicemail and hears David saying that he's going to call 911 because he hadn't seen Bree come home. Worried about going back to prison, Clara returns to the pool to talk to the sisters. Clara asks them to promise not to tell anyone about her or she will leave them in the pool forever. She then tries to open the pool cover to let them out, but the passcode she was given by the manager is no longer valid.
Oh boy, this is turning into a nightmare.
Jonah and Bree's worst fear was realized when Bree seemed to fall into a coma. Jonah manages to wake her up and then tries to lift the metal grate again. After several attempts, she used the towel from Bree to hook onto the grate and was finally able to remove one piece. When she returns to Bree, she finds her passed out and drowned into the water. Jonah takes all her remaining power to break the cover from the hole, and the sisters eventually escape the pool. Jonah gave Bree her insulin shot, not knowing if she would survive. She calls the police and an ambulance to help Bree. In the end, Bree was awake and Jonah gave her back the ring. The two sisters begin to cry and follow the police out of the pool. Overall, this movie had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. It's a story of survival, sisterhood, and forgiveness. And let's not forget about Clara, who added some serious suspense to the plot. I mean, I wouldn't want to be stuck in a pool with her. But hey, at least Bree and Jonah made it out alive at the end.